I met him over a number of times. We chatted. When he came here in Sydney in January to hand out monies to different organizations, I asked Cecil Clarke, my cousin and mayor, to ask Peter if I could get a moment, private moment with him to talk about something. Cecil was able to arrange that, and I talked to Peter. I said to him, the unemployment insurance problem with the fishermen, the closing of the veterans' offices is just going to ruin the Conservative base in Cape Breton. He had the gall to say to me, we don't have a Conservative MP in this area, so it doesn't really make a bit of difference. That's a quote, by the way. I said to him, well, we've got 3 members of the legislature who are Conservative in this area. What about their base? I didn't get a reply, and I wonder why. Yeah, I used to be blue through and through. Now I'm red until I'm dead. We are going to have, in the weeks coming, we're going to have teams of 3 or 5 people to confront all the members of Parliament who sit as the Conservative member of Parliament, the Conservative members of Parliament, who sit in the areas where the offices are going to be closed. And we're going to bombard them, and we're going to ask them one simple question. Do you vote to close the office, or do you vote to keep it open? We will not take any rhetoric. We will want an honest answer, and that answer, of course, will be on television, in the news. So any veterans in their area, when they say they couldn't care less, or they say no to keep them open, they'll pay for it, hopefully. Now, I don't want to be rambling on here like Brenda did. Yesterday, for those who read the post yesterday, in the opinion column, there was a letter sent in by Mr. Fantinos. And what he had to say was pure rhetoric. I was totally upset, so immediately I wrote a letter and sent it into to the Post Record, or Cape Breton Post, I'm sorry, Post Record, that's way back then, to the Cape Breton Post. And I'd like to just read it to you. You'll probably see it maybe tomorrow, maybe, I don't know, but anyway. It reads, I would like to reply to Mr. Fantino's letter, which appeared in the Cape Breton Post on Wednesday, the 9th of October. I was very pleased to see Mr. Fantino's letter in the Post. Yeah, I was very pleased. Not because I believe anything that he is saying, but because it shows that he is worried. He's worried enough to write it and send it into our local paper. He is also worried because veterans and their supporters are rising up. He is worried because he knows that Canadians understand that if you close down the offices that veterans rely on for one-on-one service, you are betraying the veterans. He's worried because he has seen our new YouTube video, the one you've seen tonight, showing why we need our Veterans Affairs Office to stay open. Mr. Fantino would do well to stop talking at veterans and start listening to them. Instead, mobile apps. Boy, mobile apps. I never heard of anything so ridiculous in my life. It will not cut it. Mr. Minister, and none of us are stupid enough to think that they will help us. Thank you kindly for listening to me, and now I'll shut my face. Oh yes. Just one thing, I wrote that down too. On the 9th of November, that's Saturday before Remembrance Day, we are going to hold another march what do we call it? Yeah, that's right. March of Concern. I was told never to call it a demonstration, but anyway, March of Concern on the 9th of November, which is Saturday, and we would like everybody in this room, your mothers, your fathers, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your uncles, your children, your grandchildren. What we would like to see is 1,000 or more people out here on this street to march up to the Veterans Office to let them know that we support them